Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Muscatine Today show. It is Thursday. It is Christmas week. It is like the week of giving and holiday time. It's my favorite time of the year, literally, just like the song. But I'm so excited to be here at Unity Point Health, Trinity Muscatine, on a little field trip today for a very special reason. I want to start off the show, though, by thanking all of my amazing sponsors, just like every other day. Because without them, without my sponsors, I wouldn't be able to meet with amazing nonprofits and businesses around town to let them have the platform to share all of the things that they are doing great in and around Muscatine. So thank you so much to Muscatine Power and Water, Rivo Plumbing and Heating, R7 Reclaimed, Impact Life Blood Center, Lutheran Living, CBI, Toyota of Muscatine, Becky Insurance. Also, our friends over at Suntan City, they've got a ton of good deals for you guys until the end of the year. So go and look them up. Real Estate Resource Associates, our friends here at Unity Point Health, Trinity Muscatine, and of course at Hy-Vee, where we normally do the show from when we're not on cool field trips like today. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors. We just literally could not do the show without you. So thank you guys for tuning in. We have a very special show. I'm excited about this one. So I have a couple ladies here with me to start out. Austin is here and Lisa to talk about just that, giving and how to just spread joy throughout the community. Oh, yeah. And so I wanted to chat with you guys a little bit about what you've been doing around Muscatine here and kind of start off the show today. So Austin, if you want to get started a little bit with what you've been working on here.
So my husband passed away last year, and he was a musician here in town.
Yes.
And he had so many students, and I wanted to keep music going, keep music alive. So I worked with Mike Ritchie at Ritchie Silent Lights. Mm-hmm. I talked to Lisa here, who I've worked with so many times on pageants and other fundraisers, and I didn't know who to reach out to find our deserving person this year. And so Lisa was my go-to, and she really came through this year. So I guess, just to keep music going, I chose to give away a guitar. And give away lessons to go with it. You can't give a tool without giving all the tools.
Right, yes, of course.
So with Lisa's help, you gave me a name, and I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Griffin, can you I need your help. So Griffin, Lisa told us that you were very deserving. You were very helpful. You do the bell ringing with Ashley every year. But you also have helped Miss Lisa with a lot of fundraiser stuff too, right? So I decided to give you the guitar this year. Yes. Yes. Look at his face. Turn around and look at Chris.
I'm crying too!
Merry Christmas,
proud
kiddo.
Of you, buddy. Give me hugs.
Oh, goodness. So now you get to
so
rock
cool.
out.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
What a cool
Thank you for what you
way.
do.
Thank you for being my backup for Misty's nonprofit and willing to help.
Yep.
Ah.
So Griffey, oh my gosh, I have to tell you, he goes along on all my shenanigans when I ask him for help. And right along with Hanley, my daughter, he always steps up and helps me with doing all of my nonprofit stuff and doing whatever I ask him. And I know he's helped so much with Lisa's nonprofit. And it's cool to be able to see that you guys chose him. And when Angie told me that, I was like, well, what a cool thing, for him to be chosen for this and be rewarded.
So I asked you this morning, did you get anything cool out of having to come to work with Mom this morning? Did you this time? All right.
This time you did. You woke up early on Christmas break for a good reason.
First day, too.
So not only do you get this cool guitar, but also you get lessons to go along
yes,
with it,
so
so that you'll get to learn how
Stogdill
to.
will be teaching you how to play this guitar.
Very
Yeah.
cool. This is so cool.
And I want to say, Griffin, your name was the first name. I responded back in what, less than 2-3
Yes.
minutes? And I am like, I know the perfect person.
Yes, yes.
Yep. So good
So
job,
there
buddy.
you go, buddy.
Yep.
Merry
Congratulations.
Christmas.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
I love when the youth volunteer their time, and
Yep.
I appreciate everything that you've done.
Yes.
You
Good
bet.
job, buddy. So cool. So it's cool always to see ways that.
I thought I was going to be the one balling.
When we can honor someone that we've lost in such a way, and I think you've found the perfect way to honor
Yes,
your
and I want to do this
husband
every
and-
year.
Yep.
So, yes.
Well, contact us every year because this is so cool and such a cool way to honor your husband and keep that spirit.
This
of
next
music.
generation of music, you know,
Yep.
it needs to be there.
Absolutely. And Lisa has a nonprofit also in town, if you don't know. And I don't know, do you want to just tell a little
Sure.
bit about that so that they know?
Sure. My sister passed away, Misty Dawn. Everybody knows her as Misty Dawn in town. Her and I did a lot of volunteering with the Jubilee Center. She was special needs. And her motto was, be kind, just be kind, sis. Every time we get in the car, just be kind. So when she passed, I started a nonprofit, Misty Dawn Be Kind, and do acts of kindness. And just 2 nights ago, we went down to Jesus Mission, and we donated enough for 14 families in their home to have Christmas meals. And that was a true blessing for our family. We wanted to do that. And we've been actively, for the week of December, going around and just sharing acts of kindness. And I encourage everybody. I just spoke to a group of youth the other night, and I said, if there's one thing that I can encourage you to do, wake up and do one act of kindness a day. And it doesn't mean you have to spend money. It's whether you open the door, carry a bag of groceries out, or do some cleaning for somebody. Just do that one act of kindness a day.
Yep.
We hope we have a big surprise, and that'll be for another time on Ashley's show. But I will say this, my sister loved special needs dances, and I know with funding, they kind of been disillusioned in the past. So we have some news coming up, but we're gonna share that for maybe next month.
Yep. So exciting. And yeah, I think it's so true. You know, even if you don't have a monetary donation to give, it's so easy to spread kindness. You know, and at the end of every show, I say kindness is free. You know, you can spread that stuff everywhere you go by just a smile, you know, opening a door. I love that. Anything, telling someone you like their shirt. You know, we've gotten out of the habit of doing some of those things. Just, I don't know why exactly. And I don't know why that when I do that, sometimes people are so taken back, like, oh, well, thank you. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so surprised that you told me that you like my shirt. But we need to get back into the habit of doing that. There's enough bad in the world to go around, so let's
Spread happiness.
Yes, spread happiness. And I think you really did that today, you guys.
Yes,
So
thank
you.
thank you so much for coming on the show and letting me be a little part of that. Woo! Thank goodness that Tara tattooed my eyeliner on. Otherwise, I'd be a wreck. Thank you, Tara at Riots and Rebels. Shameless plug. Because otherwise, I'd be like a wreck today for the rest of the show. But I appreciate it so much. I'm so glad we could come out
Well,
and be
we
a part of
appreciate
it.
letting us be on your show.
Yes.
Yeah,
we
thank you
appreciate
so
that.
much, and I'm so glad that you chose this way to
Yes.
to reward kids and people in the community for being kind. So thank you
Absolutely.
guys for being on today.
Thank you.
We're going to go to a quick commercial, and then we're going to talk to you guys a little bit more about ways that you can help right now in the community and help a really very deserving organization in the community. So we'll be right back in just a second.
We just don't work out in a single plane of motion.
It's time for an update from the Not So Late Show with Austin, brought to you by Unity Point Health.
Listen up, everyone. I've got some news. Things are still kind of crazy out there, and the pandemic is still going on. And it's hard to keep people healthy. And right now, things are really tough for healthcare workers. There are a lot of people needing help with their health. They are working very hard. They're tired. And they are working extra shifts. Well, that would be like when you just get right out of school. You have to go back and do it all over again. Ugh. So there's something you need to know. It's time to be kind. Healthcare workers are doing the best they can to help you. They just need your help too. Take care of yourself however you can with your vaccinations and your healthy habits. But if you get sick, go see your doctor. If you have to wait, be patient. Be a patient patient. They're real people just like you. And do you know why they're working so hard? For you. So show them a little love, or at least a little bit of kindness. That's one way we can all feel better. Okay, that's all I've got, everyone. Stay safe out there and remember to be kind to healthcare workers.
This has been a special update from the Not So Late Show with Austin. Good night. We'll see you next time.
All right, so if you're just joining in, we just got done giving away a guitar for good deeds. And if you're thinking, I need to do more of that, I have an amazing way that you can help right now in our community with a very deserving organization. So the Salvation Army is something that's super near and dear to my heart. Not only the Salvation Army, but the Bach family and the way that they just are out in the community nonstop. In fact, our friend Lieutenant Greg Bach is out in the kettle freezing his booty off right now until he and the rest of the Salvation Army reach their goal of $190,000. So that is how much is needed for them to have the programming and the food and all of the things that they need to get through the year. And so he's out in the kettle again this year. You guys remember how he stays in the kettle in front of Hy-Vee, and last year I was out in the kettle for my birthday for a while and all of that stuff. But I wanted to bring these guys on the show to to talk to you guys a little bit about how at any age you can do really good things in the community. And you can make it a family thing and really teach that and instill that in our younger generations. So every year we go and we ring the bell for the Salvation Army, right? Mm-hmm. And what do you guys think about that?
I think it's a good thing to do so we can raise money for like people who don't have a lot.
Yep. Whether it be for the programs they have down at the Salvation Army, like the kids club in the summer, whether it be for extra food to fill the pantry every year, all of those things, or if there is an emergency in our community, like when there was a fire and the Salvation Army responded to that fire and was able to provide hotel rooms and things for people who didn't have homes, right? Mm-hmm. Do you guys remember hearing about that a couple weeks ago? Mm-hmm. Can you imagine not having to have your home, catch on fire and not have anywhere to go, not have maybe family to go stay with, or just not have anywhere to go? That would be pretty traumatic. Mm-hmm. And so the Salvation Army comes in and is able to help with things like that as well. And so that is why we ring. And so when we ring, what are some of the things that we do while we're ringing? Well, we always get Starbucks normally. But that's beyond that. I mean, we have to have a little caffeine. But we like to wear funny hats sometimes. So you can make it as fun as you want. We like to dance around and sing, right? You can make it as fun as you want. While you're ringing and do live videos to bring more people in. But it is guaranteed, did you guys know this, that when someone is standing at a kettle, it gets 3 times more donations than if it's sitting empty. That's a lot. You guys know math, right? Mm-hmm. So 3 times more donations if someone's just standing there. Even if they're just standing there not saying a word and they're just ringing the bell, you can bring in 3 times more donations for Salvation Army and for all of those great programs that we've talked about on the show. So, are you guys up for doing a little bell ringing again this year? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? And another fun thing that we like to do is, you know, when the truck pulls up and in front of Krieger's, what's something that we do? Go to the store and what are some of the things that we get? Toys?
We get like those, like the
toys?
like ornaments off the tree that have like the little kids' names on them, and
Yep.
then we go get toys and take them
Yep.
to the
Yep.
truck.
I think there are still some trees with those names on the trees out there, which is crazy because it's almost Christmas time. And they're still accepting those donations. And not only for the Salvation Army, but I'm sure through MTS A and Jesus Mission and all of the other great organizations that help reach out to those families in need throughout the holiday season. So thank you guys for coming on the show. I wanted to just display that every year we go out and we do these things, and they're willing to do these things with me. So your youngsters will be willing to do them, and we'll be happy to do them with you as well. So no excuses this year. Get on to registertoring.com, and we can link that even in the comments if somebody behind the scenes will put that in the comment section for us so that people can click on that and easily register for one of these last few days. We have a few $1,000s to raise still. I don't know what the number is. Yesterday it was still $40,000 to raise. It's kind of a lot of money, isn't
What's
it?
their goal?
$190,000 is what it takes for the Salvation Army to do all of its programming, pay employees that they need, do the food pantry, and help all of the people that they need throughout the year. That's their goal. 35,000 is what we're at now. So still a lot to go before Christmas Day, and Lieutenant Bach is going to be in that kettle until we get him out. So let's bail him out so that he can spend the holidays with his family, right? We don't want him in that kettle for Christmas. So let's bail him out. Let's go ring some bells and make some donations. What's the date today?
The 23rd.
It's the 23rd. So let's all go out to a kettle today. Go out and visit the kettle that Greg's at, out at Hy-Vee, how about, and say hello to him and donate. How about we donate 23 bucks? If we all donated 23 bucks today, everyone watching, everyone in the community, we would reach that goal in no time, and Lieutenant Bach would be home with his family for Christmas Eve, and 23 bucks, that's like, what, a few Starbucks, that's a meal out. Yeah, I mean, no Starbucks while we're ringing today. Instead, we'll put the money in the kettle. Sound good? Mm-hmm. We can do that, right? Okay, so it's a deal. Deal? Deal. Deal? Deal. Deal? Deal. Okay, we've got our 23 bucks already. And Chris is going to be happy because I won't use the Hy-Vee card for Starbucks. He's like, oh gosh, whatever. Anyways, so go out, do a good deed, whether it's ringing that bell, whether it's sticking that 23 bucks in the kettle, whatever you can do today will make a difference this holiday season. This is the last show before Christmas, so do you guys want to sing a Christmas carol? No. No? Do you want to get your guitar out? Yeah, you should grab it.
I don't
What Christmas carols do we know?
know any, Mom.
Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg.
I don't know how to play this thing.
That's okay. We can just like strum on it. Okay. Okay. What are we gonna sing? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Do you guys know that one? You guys gotta help me because I don't know it all by myself. Okay, here we go. Ready? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows like a light bulb. All of the other reindeers used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph joining any reindeer games like Monopoly. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeer loved him, and they shouted out with glee, Yippee! Red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. You guys, why Tatum's looking at me like I'm weird. You'd think she'd be used to it by now, but she still is just not used to it, I don't think. Are you used to it? You're still not used to it? She's just like, all right, thank you guys so much for joining us on the show. Go and do something good today, tomorrow, the next day, every day. We have one last surprise. It's like the day of surprises. We have one last surprise. Did you guys know that we had a new Pearl City baby? I wanted to congratulate someone super, super, duper, duper special. Super, super, duper special. Chris, come on up. Chris, he makes things happen on the show and is a new dad. And I think we have a couple pictures of the babe, right? She is so darn cute. Congratulations. We're so, so happy for you. We got a few things for Miss Angel and wanted to present those to you and let you know how happy we are for you and the family. So, appreciate it. Yep. Yay. Merry Christmas. Yes. Yes. So exciting. It's such a fun day. I want to surprise people every day. Can we surprise people every day? Yeah? Okay. Yay. Okay. All right. That's all for real. No more surprises for the day. All right. So go do something kind. And Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas to everyone watching, everyone in Muscatine. We will see you very soon. But until then, remember, don't forget that kindness is free. So spread that stuff wherever you go.
We wanted to bring the atmosphere that we create for a shopping experience at the barn to the streets of Coralville. People love to come to Iowa River Landing for eating, drinking, meeting with their friends, and we want to give them a place to find unique home essentials and experience a one-of-a-kind opportunity to style your home with unique quality goods. R7 Coralville is open daily, so you can shop when you want. R7's hours in Coralville are Monday through Saturday, 10 to 7, and Sunday from noon to 4. You'll find R7 right on the main street of Iowa River Landing with 3 parking ramps and on-street parking nearby to make finding us simple for you. Our small town roots of R7 lean toward hospitality, and right here in Coralville, you're going to find the R7 crew making you feel at home while you shop.